Hello and welcome to the Next Generation podcast, where we talk about all things gaming and anime related. I'm your host, Dominique.
I'm your other host, Timothy.
I am Julian, other host-ish.
Julian, you are still here somehow.
When are we going to get rid of him?
I don't know. I thought Blade and Soul would do it, but
It
didn't work.
We'll get him out of here soon enough.
Okay.
Eventually.
We'll just edit you out.
You're just in the video, he's just like a black box.
Yeah.
And then I cut out the audio every time Julian speaks.
No, just write down what I say and then fill it in with your voice.
That'd be pretty great. I think people would prefer that.
What was that?
That was.
Oh, was it?
Juju, that was you? What's your ringtone, dude? What was that?
What's her
We're
name?
keeping this in. I don't know if it actually caught on the
Can you play that again?
microphones, but but yeah, so some fun stuff happened behind the scenes. But anyway, why don't we go ahead and just start talking about what we've been doing this week? Want to start us off, Julian?
I'll start you off.
More Blade and Soul.
Blade and Soul. And that's it. No, I'm just kidding. No, I've been playing. I stopped playing Blade and Soul a couple of days ago just because I wanted to play Resident Evil 0 more.
Right.
Okay.
And, having fun with it. And then until I got mad because I didn't save for a while. So I went back to my old save and, I was pretty pissed. So, so I didn't enjoy that.
That's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, I was pretty butthurt.
So it's safe to assume that there is no autosave.
Yeah.
They're keeping it real old school.
Yeah.
No. It's basically just a remake of the original RE0. Just they just upped the graphics basically.
Toss an autosave in there somewhere.
Well, they did toss in new controls also. You could play with new controls.
Yeah, that's true.
But no autosave.
Yeah, no autosave. Well, even Resident Evil 4 didn't have autosave.
Did Revelations have autosave? I forget.
I have no. I never played that.
I don't remember. But yeah, it's been a while since I played Revelations.
Yeah, but that's like Resident Evil style though. There's
Yeah.
no autosave. You have to go to the typewriter.
Yeah.
And have those inkwell things. If you don't have any, you can't save. And you're like, well, here comes this boss, and then you die, and then you're back in the train, and you're like, oh, this is the beginning of the game.
But other than that, you're having fun, right?
No, no, I'm enjoying it. I'm not gonna play it for a while because I'll get mad at it.
How far back did you get thrown?
How many hours were gone?
I want to say an hour.
Okay.
Maybe an hour. Maybe for 40 minutes. I kind of go. I played it before, so I was kind of go through it. I know what to do.
Okay.
And
Well, that's not terrible.
Yeah, because I saved at the last part of the train, which is the very beginning, and I went in the castle, and then I died a stupid way. I was outside for the first time, and then I died, and then I was like, wait, when did I save? And then it said the cabin, and I was like, that's the train, isn't it? And I was like,
Oof. That's rough.
so I dropped it. But I'm gonna pick it up again. And
I remember playing a game one time, and I went straight for a good, I'd say 3 hours, and I forgot to save throughout those 3 hours, and my power went out.
Oh,
So
that's depressing.
That's game quitting stuff right there.
yeah.
That's like your Game Boy and your battery dies.
I forget what game it was, but it was a while back, a pretty long time ago, when autosaves were still not a thing.
Yeah,
So-
I'm too spoiled to autosaves. I'm so used to oh no, I'm good. I don't have to worry.
Yeah.
But yeah, that type of stuff always sucks.
Yeah, and then I've been reading Prison School actually.
You were showing us
you
some.
That show's just weird.
It's pretty. I didn't think I would get into it, but I like it a lot.
I was planning on reading the manga. I watched 3 episodes of the anime, but I stopped watching the anime for some reason.
I watched the first one, but then they blurred a lot of things, which is mostly nudie shots. But I still don't like blurredness. It kind of bothers me, even if it's nudies or whatever it is.
Right.
So I'm not gonna watch it until the Blu-ray comes out, so it's uncensored, and I don't have to worry about that. But I started reading the manga, and I've been enjoying it.
Well, that page of the manga you showed us had a censor bar.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, it's a good. It has the same. It reminds the same vibe. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of Sondome, a little bit, not as bad, but it has that same kind of creepy fetish vibe.
Sundome has a slightly more serious tone to it.
Yeah.
Whereas Prison School is a lot more lighthearted.
Oh no, yeah, no, of course, yeah. because their whole goal is just trying to get like the wet T-shirt contest right now. So
Yeah. But yeah,
the
Prison
dumbest
School is
thing.
fun. It's funny. It's a lot of fun.
It's weird.
The characters are interesting.
They
Yeah.
have an unhealthy obsession with pee for some.
I know.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, Prison School. It brings back the pee quite often. Doesn't
Oh no,
it?
it does.
Yeah.
It does.
I don't
mean,
know
it's
what
not-
their
it's-
obsession with it is, but
Yeah, it's not as bad as Sundome, because Sundome like was like the main character was like, I want pee in my face and everything.
we're probably gonna have to make this episode explicit because we are talking about Sundome and Prison School. But so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this out there. I got spoiled a little bit on Sundome. I came across a page, and dude's face was like in between her legs and all
the
over
shower?
the place. I don't remember where exactly.
Yeah, that was the scene that like there was a scene where like he was in the shower and then like he kept describing how like he felt like the like lukewarm water, but then the hotness of her like pee and how fresh it was because it was coming straight from her body.
But yeah, let's not delve too deep
Anyways.
into golden showers.
Yes.
But yeah, those two mangas are pretty dirty.
Yeah, no, they are. And well, I watched something pretty clean or cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
That's a word. I forgot what it's called. I was mentioning about the car about like this guy who like wants to be a manga artist, but he sucks at it. And his dad runs like a candy shop, and that girl comes and like wants the shop to be part of the candy like corporation or something.
Right.
But the father doesn't want to unless his son takes over, but he doesn't want to.
I wonder if your turning side to side is gonna catch on the microphone. I don't know if it's gonna do anything.
Like that.
Yeah. But yeah, go on.
Anyways, it show kind of sucks, honestly. I only watched
Does
one
it?
episode. I don't like it.
Oh,
But I might just try to finish it up just to like give like how I truly feel about it. The only thing that bothers me, like I said, was like most of their pupils are small and it looks like
Yeah.
they're cross-eyed, and it's the funniest thing. Every character I see, they're like this, and I'm like laughing at them. It's the funniest thing. But that's been my week: Blade and Soul, dirty manga, and cross-eyed anime.
All right.
okay, all right.
It's quite the week.
Yeah.
How did you hear about that anime?
I saw it on like on a list of like for I think winter, I think, or it might have been it was winter.
Oh, it already.
Yeah, it's currently airing right now. It's like not done yet,
Okay.
or it might be almost done. But but like I was like I need to start catching up anime because I always like lag on anime. Like I watch like old anime that I needed to watch. So I was like, it was like the only thing current I ever watched like that was like waiting to come out was like One Punch Man.
Right.
But like Vince, my friend Vince wanted to watch it, and then I was like, this is dumb. But I might just keep. I was the only first episode, so I
And
can't
then you
really.
fell asleep during Blood.
Yeah,
Blood
Sea. Yeah, I was watching Blood Sea. I never seen that, and like
Never heard of it.
it's kind of dumb, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't really care for it myself. It's like an action bloody. She's a vampire, isn't she?
I have no idea.
I don't remember, but she's something, and like she has like a katana. She goes around slashing things and whatnot. It gets boring really fast.
Yeah, like the first episode, like half the episode was her just walking to school singing about how she's like good with her dad and gonna pick up vegetables. And I was like, what? And then like she's all klutz into falling over, and then like she like fights like demons, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then like there's a demon just like poking at her head, and she dodges all of them. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Yeah, it sounds really.
Yeah, because she's a klutz in like real life, and then like when she like gets her sword, her little katana, like, oh, look at me, and then like she's all of a sudden a badass. It just doesn't make any sense to me, and it's really boring. Don't watch it.
No.
I wouldn't recommend it
think
either.
I think I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Don't watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
your
my
week? All right. I'll go ahead and go next then. I didn't really do too much this week. Still playing catch up on some shows and whatnot. Playing
Did that other
wise,
show ever get better for you? The one with the long being
Myriad Colors
something?
Phantom World.
Yeah. Was that the one?
There's two shows that haven't really gotten better for me.
What was the other one?
Gate.
No.
Then we're probably talking about Myriad Colors.
thing.
Yeah, the one that I've been bringing up.
Yeah.
Myriad Colors Phantom World so far still isn't really doing it for me. I mean, I'm still keeping up with it, but like so far it just seems like generic show with powers and boobs and whatnot. So I'm not really caring too much for it.
Like every other anime.
I'm like really hoping for it because like it's KyoAni and I want it to be good.
Right.
But right now it's just not that good. It's pretty. I'll give it that. It's got that pretty KyoAni animation, but
Not good.
no, not yet. I felt a little bit behind on Prince of Stride. I'm an episode behind, but I'm probably gonna watch it tonight.
Okay.
But
That one's still pretty good for you though.
yeah, well, I mean, last time I talked to it, I was like up to date. I was 3 episodes, and then now it's 4 episodes. So like, I haven't gone any further. But those 3 episodes were still really good. Still really pretty. It's Madhouse. Madhouse makes some really good stuff. I think Madhouse is probably becoming one of my favorite studios next to Shaft. It might be a little bit higher than Shaft at this point. My main reason for liking Shaft is because Bake is my favorite anime, and it also has Madoka and whatnot.
And your waifu.
My waifu, yes.
I was kidding.
But yeah, I'm really liking Madhouse's stuff. They're consistently good. So, but yeah, that's been my week basically. I haven't really done anything. Just it's been a really hectic week because of classes, but I'm pushing through. Pushing through.
Cool.
All right, let's move on to you.
All right, so there was no anime this week, but I did find this show on Netflix. It has nothing to do with anime or games.
Well, that's what the more is for.
Yeah,
so.
Yep, that's the more.
This is the more right here.
Wait, I thought the more was vegetables.
Last time it was vegetables. This time, this time it's how fast animals can kill other animals, and it's pretty awesome.
Wait, what do you watch?
It's on Netflix and it's called Speed Kills. It's like some documentary show, like some nature documentary thing based. It was like made by the Smithsonian or whatever.
Why would they make a show like this?
I don't know, but it's awesome. It's like
It sounds dope.
they just go to like different parts of the world and they're like, these are like the killer animals that use speed to like kill. And they have like these birds diving, like jet diving into water. Like they get in there and swim and catch fish. And
Oh,
shit. It's
speaking
pretty
of
awesome.
birds, I recently learned that birds are now considered reptiles.
Oh,
Yeah,
What?
I did not know this, but
have they always? I thought they were. No, they weren't always like that, right?
they were not always considered reptiles.
When did this happen?
I don't know. It was pretty recently, I think, but I learned this in my biology class. They're considered reptiles.
Now,
They're still considered of
like, is this a lesson that we missed?
Yeah, in high school.
they're still considered of the avian species, but
Right.
like they're also considered reptiles for some reason.
Is it because they're cold-blooded?
I don't
They
know.
don't have scales though. I thought that was like the.
They have scales on their feet.
I don't think they're
Is that
cold.
what they're called? Is that what they're counting?
I don't know.
Just because they have it on their feet?
I don't think they're
remember-
cold-blooded, though.
I don't think they're cold
Or are
blooded.
they?
Are they not cold-blooded?
I don't think so.
I
they
feel
were.
so stupid right now. Probably like whoever's listening to this right now is thinking like we're super retarded.
No, but like if they were cold-blooded, you'd need like heat lamps and stuff. Like if you have a reptile.
Yeah, I guess-
and
yeah,
stuff
no,
Like
I
that.
thought it was
pretty
because
sure-
they had their feathers or something. I don't know.
I mean, I can see that, but like,
But aren't reptiles cold-blooded?
yeah.
not
Like
necessarily.
I'm trying to figure this.
There's
No?
like they're mostly cold blooded, yes, but there's a few that are warm blooded.
Like what's the? I don't know how you classify something as a reptile. I never.
I don't
thought
remember
about it.
the specifics, but my professor told me they were reptiles.
All right.
So I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't remember. I didn't think they were cold-blooded. I thought that's weird.
I don't know. My professor
they
could be
reptiles?
completely lying to my class or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
happening
But,
here?
but yeah, that's a thing, according to my professor.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah,
Anything else on Netflix?
No, that's all I was pretty much.
also
watching.
also speaking of like animals and stuff and documentaries and whatnot, there was like these clips going around of Snoop Dogg narrating Planet Earth.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Oh,
that.
what?
It was pretty interesting to watch.
What were those? What was fighting those alligators? Like that alligator.
They were like otters or something,
They were
or
something.
mongooses. He was
Maybe
calling
they
them
were mongoose.
He was
Were
calling
they
them, he was
mongoose?
saying they were mongooses.
But were they?
I don't know if they were actually
but-
mongooses, but but yeah, he was like, "What are those? What are those mongooses?" It was pretty great. It was pretty fun to watch. But yeah, so has that been your week? Just watching that Netflix show?
As far as watching stuff, yeah, that was pretty much my week. But other than that, I played a lot of Diablo this week, and like I geared my character up. It's not perfect, but he's geared up enough to handle Torment 10. So
That's pretty impressive. What Paragon level are you?
I'm way up there. But that
Yeah.
was like once you start farming, you start leveling really high.
Yeah,
once
no,
you
the
get in those.
paragons go by pretty quickly,
Yeah.
actually. But
It's really slowed down for me though. Like
yeah,
I was playing with some of the other guys I met on online, just playing randomly, and they would get like 10 to 12 levels per rift, and I was getting maybe 10 to 12% per rift. So
So yeah, you're up there. I haven't really put in too much time into Diablo recently. I've mostly been putting time into Destiny and Blade and Soul. Blade and Soul's been fun, having fun with it. Oh, I'm trying to make like a PvP build for my assassin, and I was looking stuff up, and I was reading through this guide, and it gets crazy. Like the technical terms and stuff. That, like there's tech chasing and stuff in Blade and Soul PvP, so it's like actually a fighting game. There's a lot of actual fighting game stuff, like out of stealth, out of combat, stuff that you can do and whatnot. It gets pretty ridiculous. Also, I was just going about my business trying to do a quest, but I was wearing my faction outfit.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, I joined the Crimson Legion because I like the colors more. But yeah, I was wearing my faction outfit, and this level 45 dude just kind of shows up where I'm at, and I'm not even like that far yet. I'm level like 17, and so like it's a pretty early on area. So I don't know what this level 45 guy was doing here, but he comes up, just like one little light punch, and I die. I'm like, what the hell just happened? And then like he goes and stomps on me, so I can't revive myself, and I end up like having to respawn somewhere else.
You got wrecked.
It was depressing. I was really sad after that. But I didn't know he was level 45 at the time he killed me. And then I see him show up again, and I try sneaking up on him, but I'm like doing no damage. I'm like, oh wait, this guy's level 45, and I just run away and log off. And
And got sad.
Got
went to
really
bed,
sad.
Started crying.
yeah,
That's depressing.
oh, Timothy. Is this why you don't play MMOs anymore?
no, it's not. But yeah, that was a little depressing. It kind of brings us back to that little article that I was showing you guys. I'm not going to talk about it, but I'll show it to you afterwards. I'm not going to say it on here, but
It was good.
yeah. All right, so that's our week.
That was a serious article?
Joe said it was a Kotaku article, so
Wow.
probably. But yeah. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the news. We got quite a few things here. The first thing right now, if I can scroll up my thing.
Is Dead or Alive Extreme 3 got pushed till March.
Did it really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't hear about that one.
Poor Julian.
I was the only one that cares.
But yeah, probably the biggest thing that happened recently is Mighty Number 9 getting delayed for like the third time. It's now planned for spring 2016, and it's a little bit upsetting because they're getting so many delays. And this time Inafune said that it's to fix online networking features, and also the fact like the networking features being the online matchmaking and whatnot, which I'm pretty sure no one actually really cares about because this is supposed to just be like a Mega Man game. There's not too much going on for it. They're mostly like doing what has already been done before. But a lot of these problems can probably tie into the fact that that there's like the multi-platform support that's causing the issues, because there's so many platforms that they're trying to release it for all at once, which isn't really done too often. But yeah, I mean, it's really disappointing. A lot of people funded this game. They put a lot of money into it, and it's just taking so long for them to actually release it. They probably could have just released it without the online features and then patch it in later. But if there's some other things that are going on that they're not really telling us, then I don't know.
Yeah, but I can see people still, like, if they did that, where they just, like, release a single player, like, people would complain, even though...
I mean, isn't that what happened with Metal Gear? No one exactly
yeah.
The Metal Gear, the Metal Gear got
that's true.
patched in later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no one really cared.
Yeah, because no one
yeah.
plays Metal Gear for online, really. It's
Yeah.
like the same case with Mega Man. So
yeah.
you'd assume that it'd be the same reaction where people don't really mind if it takes a little later.
And I don't know if it has something to do with like money things, like they have to pay more to release the online to patch the online features in later or something. But I mean, I don't know the specifics behind it, but it's still a little bit disappointing. I'm actually pretty excited for Mighty Number 9 too, because I did like Mega Man quite a bit when I was younger. So and usually I'm all for them pushing to a later date for a better game. But if it's for something as simple as like small as this that I don't actually care about and that a lot of people that I know don't care about, then like that's where I start to get a little bit disappointed, you know?
Yeah, like they're not claiming to make improvements to the game. They're just delaying it to add.
Another thing is it's running on, I believe, Unreal 3, which isn't getting updates anymore, so they have to manually do stuff.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Next up on the list is Sony announced their free PS Plus lineup for February 2016. The games include, for the PS4, it's Helldivers, Nom Nom Galaxy, Nova 111. For PS3, it's Grid Autosport, Helldivers, Nova 111, and Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. And for the PS Vita, it's Helldivers, Lemmings Touch, and Nova 111. So a lot of the games are the same games going through all the platforms, like Helldivers and Nova 111, and then like a couple of games exclusive for the console. And then an announcement trailer for Activision and Platinum Games TMNT game Mutants in Manhattan was released. There were several leaks back like a few weeks ago and stuff for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, but they finally released their official trailer. So, and it looks pretty cool. I know you're not too excited about it.
No, not really.
But like it looks cool, and Platinum Games makes some pretty fun stuff. So. I mean,
they make exciting stuff, but that Korra game didn't turn out too
well.
that
Korra game didn't turn out too great, but there's a few other games, like Bayonetta is good. Apparently that Transformers game is pretty good. I haven't actually played it myself.
Which one did they make?
Transformers.
Devastation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the recent one.
I heard that was pretty fun.
Yeah. A lot of people have been saying it's pretty fun. So we'll see how the TMNT game turns out. So far it looks pretty exciting, so I like the look. It's got that platinum cell shading type of thing going for it.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty interesting. So, yep, that's all the news I have for now.
Well, there is some news on Song of the Deep.
Oh, I saw that. I forgot to write it down.
Yeah. GameStop's going to be publishing it apparently.
Really?
Yeah. It's going to be the first game that they actually publish.
Yeah, I didn't think that GameStop would ever publish a game themselves, but that's interesting, I guess.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Yeah, from what I've heard, they're not going to be involved in it in any way, like as far as the direction that it goes in.
They're just like throwing the money at them to make the game?
Like, yeah, we'll fund it or whatever. You know?
Okay.
So that's cool. And it's supposed to be like a 2D side scroller. Seems to be really interesting so far. I know that they're having PAX. PAX is going on somewhere right now. I think it's down south in like Texas or something. But they're doing demos for it already, and it's getting a pretty good impression.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm interested to see what this game is. I'm probably gonna check it out. I saw the story, but I kind of skimmed past it. But I might go back and take a look at it, see what it's all about. So, I mean, 2D side-scrolling games are pretty fun. So,
yeah, I think it has a lot of potential. It's not something I've seen Insomniac games do.
Oh, it's by Insomniac?
Before. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, it's an interesting direction that they're going to turn it into a 2D side-scroller. Because they're used to stuff like Ratchet and Clank and Sunset Overdrive, Resistance.
Right.
Not really 2D games or anything side-scrolling like that. But
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, so let's go ahead and go on to our topic. Before we talked before about like how we got into gaming and how we got into watching anime and stuff, but we never really talked about why exactly we do it, like whether it's for fun or if we do it like as an escape or something. Like I know a lot of people do it for an escape from reality, you know. So we'll go ahead and just talk about it right now. So
right here, right now.
Right here,
going down.
Right now. Let's go.
Dun-dun-dun.
All right.
Well, you know, I've always secretly wanted to be a tiny little Asian cat lady, so that's my main reason.
Okay.
For playing Final
It's
Fantasy
okay.
14.
I feel you. I understand your struggle.
It's like there's just something deep down inside that makes me want to go meow.
I can't. I can't. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen you laugh that hard before either, Dominique. You're usually pretty stoic.
That was too funny.
All right. So because of that outburst, I'm probably gonna have you go first, Dominique.
All right. I mean, when I first started, it was always just about fun, something exciting to do. But I don't know. I guess it's like once online came, I saw it as another way to like interact with people. Because being a kid, can't drive anywhere. Only child, so I don't have like brothers or sisters to play with or anything.
Right.
So online was just an actual way to just interact with people or to play with my friends when there was no way to actually get together and actually, hang out and stuff like that. As far as it being an escape or something, I don't know if I would really consider it an escape for me, but I used to daydream a lot, just when I get bored, just think about doing other stuff or just imagining, and it's kind of a good way to let that imagination run wild in a healthier environment, so to speak.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. Is that all?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. So this is probably going to be a pretty short talk.
Yeah, this is going to be a nice little...
I expected us to be able to talk a little bit more about it, but we'll see. We'll see how long this episode actually goes for. But yeah, I guess I'll go next. For me, it was a little bit more of an escape. Of course, there's the fun aspect of it, because I enjoy playing games and I enjoy watching anime. But with me, as I grew growing up, I was always a bit of a loner. As a kid, elementary school. This is going to get a little bit depressing. Okay. In elementary school, I was hanging out alone a lot of the time. I mean, I had friends and whatnot.
Jun, I'm going to need you to put some Linkin Park in the background, please.
But yeah, I had friends, but I did end up doing a lot of things by myself on my own. I was kind of like a little nerdy kid that people thought was kind of a loser, But apart from that, like, I always got stressed really easily, and I still do. I even had like kind of like a self breakdown, like away from everybody else, like a couple months ago. But like, I get stressed really easily, and like the best way for me to like sort of alleviate that stress would be to play games and to watch anime. Like, I'm most comfortable sitting on my sofa and like just kind of on my own. Just doing whatever I do. That's why I play mostly single player stuff. I mean, I've gotten back into more multiplayer things as well, but I did play a lot of single player stuff just because I liked being alone a lot of the time. But yeah, like the whole stress aspect, like it was a big deal. Like, I get stressed really easily, and like that's probably why I'm tired a lot of the time. So it's just like a good way for me to just like get out and like just forget about everything, But I still have fun doing it. It's not that I'm just doing it just to get away from things, but like that is the big aspect as to why I do it. Like, whenever I'll occasionally have those moments where like I just get super depressed out of nowhere for like no reason. I think we all get that sometimes, and like. Whenever that happens, all I ever want to do is just sit on my couch and watch Netflix for like the entire day, and that's what I always end up doing.
See, I can relate to that part. Like, as far as stress relieving, I think watching anime was more of it filled that role for me. Yeah, more than actually playing games. Like, it was either watch anime or listen to music. Yeah, so like I can understand that being like a stress reliever. Yeah, for those rough days.
Yeah, and also when I was younger, I was also a very imaginative person. Like, I did do a lot of like role playing and stuff. One of my favorite things to do was like I'd make like these little swords out of paper and stuff and go in my backyard and just like swing it around and stuff, pretend I'm like fighting a dragon or something. But again, a lot of the time I did that by myself.
Demetrius just looked on the side like, what a nerd.
No, like, well, at the time, this was like when I was in elementary school, so Demetrius was still like really, really young because we are 5 years apart.
Okay, so he was like sitting in his crib like, oh, what a
he's like, I don't want to be like that when I grow up.
But yeah, I was kind of a loser when I was a kid. I'm still kind of a loser now.
okay.
That's depressing.
It's
Yeah.
okay. I used to do Naruto signs. I was the fucking best.
You were the best at you did Naruto signs better than everybody else.
Look, Naruto is lucky that I wasn't in that village, or else he would never become Hokage. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Mine was mostly for an escape. So, yep. Let's go on to you, Julian.
I'm probably gonna start with video games. I think that's the first thing that came into my life. The thing is with me, like, so like, I have a sister, you know.
Yeah.
But when we were younger, like from probably to like middle school, no, I want to say high school, we did not get along, you know, a lot of sibling fights and stuff like that.
Right.
And I remember I was really little. My first system was like an N64. My mom got me that when I was 5.
Yeah.
And
Also, real quick, I don't think you were here that when we were talking about how we got into gaming.
No, I wasn't.
So if you wanna throw that in there as well, you can go ahead.
But this is how I got it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, my mom got me the N64 when I was little. I think 5 or 6. I don't remember. I was little though. And like that was it to me. It was normal.
Yeah.
I thought this was just the normal thing because also I didn't have a lot of friends when I was little. And
Yeah.
like even when I grew up, I still played video games. And like even people who wanted to be friends with me, I didn't like them. I just chose not to have friends. Like I was
Right.
like, I don't like these people. I don't want to be friends with them. But like playing video games, like I guess I would say it was an escape. You know, I mean, to me it was like normal. Like oh, I'm gonna go play video games. And then it was kind of funny because like my mom always said like my sister would be like always want attention and like, you know, I want to do this, I want to get clothes, I want to hang out with my friends and stuff. And then she'll like make sure I'm all right, but I'm just in my room playing like my PS1 or something, whatever. And just, you know, just by myself, just playing video games for hours. She knows I'm good, you know. But that was my thing. That's just all I did was play video games. So, I mean, I guess I would say it was like escape, you know. And like I said again, to me, it was like this is what I do, you know. So it was a big part of my life, and that's all I really played. Or I've not played, but do, you know. And then even when I got friends towards middle school, like, you know, Tanner, you met him, and my friend James, I think you met him, and stuff like that. Like, they all play video games too. So then that's when it started to, when I got my Xbox 360, and then they were like, get Xbox Live, and I didn't know what that was. And I was like trying to figure it out, like, I got an Ethernet cable, and like, you know how they have Ethernet thing to the wall? I just plugged it in to see if the internet would work. This is when I was in middle school, like 6th grade.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not working. And then I realized like it needs, like I didn't know about how internet works. I just thought you plug it into a wall and boom, you have internet. Which life was that simple, right?
Yeah.
So, but then I started getting into Xbox Live, and then like I was starting to play like, you know, with my friends, like Halo and stuff. Even though I sucked at Halo, I hated that game so much. I think it's the worst game. Like, I mean, single player is fine. Multiplayer, I can't play. I suck at it.
Really?
Yeah, I cannot play Halo.
I've actually only played Halo multiplayer.
Really?
Yeah. I've never played the single player
single
because
player-
I had a 360, but I didn't get a lot of games for my 360. That's why I ended up selling it and getting a PlayStation. And I also never had an original Xbox. My cousins had the original Xbox, and that's when I played a little bit of Halo. And it was only ever multiplayer, and I'd get wrecked every single time. So
Yeah, people get stupid good at that game.
No, they're like very creative.
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out because I'm used to just like point and shoot, and they're just like doing crazy stuff, like they on the ghost thing, and they fly up and they smack you in the back of the head, and I'm like, and you die, and everything. I'm like, okay, this game sucks.
The coolest multiplayer video I've ever, the clip is still like from Halo, the coolest clip I've ever seen. And it was like, this guy was, I don't know what he was doing. He was like killing stuff, and I guess he ran out of ammo on one of his guns, and he sees like a little sniper rifle way far away in the distance. And he sees another guy like just standing around. I guess he was like looking for somebody to shoot, but he wasn't paying too much attention.
right.
So the guy threw a grenade at the sniper rifle.
Oh, I think I saw this clip. He was like
banked-
way up here, like
Yeah.
on the side of
was like on
the
a-
wall. Yeah.
If they were like in a room, he was like maybe on like the 3rd floor or something, and the sniper rifle was like down on the 2nd
Yeah.
or first. He throws a grenade down there, and it explodes and like banks the rifle up. He
Oh, no way.
catches it, and then he uses it to shoot the guy one shot.
That's sick.
I was
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy. People get really, really stupid good at that game, and they get really, really creative.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But yeah.
But no, but yeah, it started like that, and like I didn't really play multiplayer a lot. Like I play single player a lot more. That's just what I prefer. because I just kind of like enjoying myself. Like, oh, look at me, I'm so special. And then like, I don't want some guy be like, oh, you're gonna get wrecked, kid. You know, we got out of this game. You wish, pay to win, bitch. And like, kill me. But so that's why I only like enjoyed playing single player. But like, I play video games. I do enjoy them, but most of the time it's kind of an escape. Honestly, just from like, different like personal problems, or like sometimes I just don't want to be with anyone. I just want to be in my room alone, just doing whatever, just like, occupying my mind, and the same thing. I want to say the same thing with anime, but the thing with anime, like I like anime a lot, but like I don't watch too many shows because I've seen shows where there's total crap, and like I'm like, what am I watching? I just feel like I wasted like an hour of my life watching like some crappy show. But then like when I find a good show, like I'm addicted and I just binge on it and I watch the whole thing,
Yeah.
Which is great. That's
like
what
what
I
happened
love.
with Arnold and Hunter x Hunter.
Jeez.
100 episodes in like a week.
That happened with me with One Piece once I finally got into it.
I still can't get into One
One Piece
Piece.
is so good.
It's great. Oh my god,
So
it's
good.
amazing. It's the best shonen. Like, I have to say that.
He says Hunter x Hunter is the best show.
I personally think it's Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter's good. Like, I've watched some of it. It's really good, but I think One Piece overall.
How much have you watched?
Not a lot. Not a whole lot. But I've jumped around.
If you get in there, it gets pretty.
Jumped around.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I can still say with confidence, One Piece is probably still better.
All right, we're
Probably
probably
not by a whole lot, but I think it's enough.
okay.
All right, whatever.
I think the
whatever
only
you believe.
I think the only thing holding Hunter x Hunter back is the fact that it's never gonna get any further because that manga is done, kind of. Even though there's still so much plot stuff going on.
Is it finished?
It's on like almost like a permanent hiatus.
Oh, really?
Oh, what happened?
I don't exactly remember, something with the writer, and he hasn't passed it on to anyone else
Oh.
to continue, so it's kind of stuck,
But he's
which is
like,
a little depressing. But
yeah, I remember one of my friends had I forgot what manga it was, but like she was reading it a lot, and like the author died, and then that's it.
No.
Yeah, and it was like the middle of like an arc, like
Dude, that's like a nightmare.
yeah, and that's it. It's done. Like it can't continue because the author's dead.
Yeah.
That's like the worst
I
thing.
couldn't handle that.
he can't pick a successor if he's not
No,
alive.
no, not at all. Like
Yeah.
that's like I can't even imagine that.
Wow.
That's the worst. Oh,
I've never
man.
even thought about that. Like,
Yeah,
they don't
like-
even write wills just in case.
Yeah, like because they don't expect it. Like
That's wild.
like it happens, and like I can't even imagine. Like think of like a show where like or a manga, you're just reading, you love, like you're like, this is the best thing in the world, and then just stops in the middle because the author died, and that's it. It's done. And then even if someone did pick it up, it won't be the same.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to.
Yeah, it won't be the same. It's not worth it, and like it's like the worst thing.
Yeah.
I can't even.
Yeah.
That's depressing just to think about. But back to the topic. I think that's pretty much it. Like mostly, like I said, it's just an escape. Like
Yeah.
like honestly, I'm probably not gonna stop playing video games till I die.
Yeah,
honestly.
like I think most of us that like see it as that do it for an escape mostly play single player stuff. Like we don't
Yeah.
really interact with other people that often. That
Yeah.
like even as a kid, I had like a bunch of multiplayer games, but I always ended up playing it by myself because I was a freaking loner. But I have recently started getting more into some of the multiplayer stuff. That's
Yeah.
like I did play a lot of MMOs when I was younger too, but I always kind of soloed my way through it, which isn't exactly an ideal way to play MMOs, but I did it.
You'd love the Old Republic, though.
Would I?
oh
would.
my god, the MMO one.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to play. I mean, I've been wanting to play it, but like, is it like I don't know. It's still debatable. I don't know.
At one
still
point,
iffy
they were
about it.
actually focusing on multiplayer content, but like recently, they're doing like an episodic thing, but it's only single player content. Like it's just a story mode, but the story is really good. Like it's fantastic. But personally, that's not why I play MMOs. I have single player games for that, so it doesn't do anything for me. But for people that would like get an MMO and really want to do it themselves, it's perfect.
And I was actually trying to see how far I could go solo in Blade and Soul. And then I finally got to like this certain dungeon, you know, the one with the scorpion thing.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Pokey.
Yeah,
Remember?
and I tried fighting him alone, and I'm like, I can't do this by myself.
No, that's the
Run
whole-
away.
That's what happens.
Pull up the party
Party finder.
get a party, go in.
The only thing that sucks about that is like you might have to fight for items.
Yeah,
There's something I really
that's-
want, and I like try soloing like a dungeon. I'm just like, oh my
Yeah, and the
God.
bidding gets pretty crazy. People get like they really want the stuff because like I was trying to bid for this one thing. I forget exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
like,
how does it work in this game?
so if an item of a certain rarity drops, then a little bidding thing pops up, and you bid
Money?
you bid like
The in-game currency.
Really?
Yeah, if you're in a group
Wow.
like that.
yeah, and it starts
So
from
they don't
zero.
do the rolls.
No, it starts from zero.
that's crazy.
And then you keep bidding for it.
Yeah, and you can just like put a bunch of money in it and see if people. Sometimes what I did one time, like my friend was trying to get something, so I marked it up like 50 silver or something, and he didn't notice, and he hit bid again, and I left it. And I took all his money.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because if you win it, you give your money to the other players. That's how it works. So because they didn't want it or whatever. But yeah, I took like 50 silver from him.
Yeah, no, people will like put in a lot of.
That's insane. That's kind of wow. That's
Yeah.
kind of interesting, but I don't know if I
Yeah,
like that.
I personally don't really like the bidding system.
Yeah, that's why like if I need something, that's why because that's why I'm in a clan. Like I've told people, hey, I need this item, I need help.
Yeah.
They'll be like,
Yeah.
all right, let's go, buddy. You know, and then it's like, oh, that's all yours, dude. You know,
Yeah.
don't have to worry.
I feel like that's their intention. They know people will like find people to actually
Yeah,
bond
exactly.
with. If those are the stakes. Like
Yeah.
no.
I need to get the stuff to evolve my my Hongmoon gear. Because like
Yeah.
I have the necklace and earrings and ring and whatnot now, so they're all maxed out at least to the point that I can. And I need to get the items for it. But yeah. Anyway. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I think most of us that do it as an escape generally play by ourselves. Like Mario Party, for instance, I always just kind of did the mini games alone, which is a little sad.
Mario
Yeah.
Party by yourself. Dude.
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
We need some violin music, Junjo.
I'm
I tried that,
sad
but like,
person.
but I don't know. It was weird with me because like when I tried playing that game by myself, playing the mini game, I just got bored. I was like,
No, I get bored out of
Yeah.
my mind. I can't do that by myself.
Yeah.
No, I know.
There's no way.
I never had anyone to play Mario Party with. That's the problem.
No, and it happens because I had that for like the N64.
And when I
I
was
loved it on the N64.
yeah, I had it for the N64.
Oh, God, we
also.
recently played it. What was it? Last Saturday, we played Mario Party 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so much fun.
Oh my
Sounds
god, I
great.
freaking hate Arnold now.
Why?
I hate him
my
so
God.
much.
How scumbag is he?
Pretty freaking scumbag. Because
Timothy Turk, he was last. He was fourth place.
I was okay. So
he was dead last.
I had 1 star. Everyone else had like 2 or 3. Arnold got a boo to steal a star
From you?
from me. Why wouldn't he just steal it from someone else so he can guarantee his win? If he stole it from like Julian or my brother, he would have been a guaranteed. It would have been a guaranteed win. But
what
he
it's
decides to
about.
steal it
Yeah,
from
and he
me.
was still in first, and then somehow I got some lucky comeback, and I got a star, and I was in first. And I was like, "That's it, I won. Get out of my house!" And I kicked them all out.
And what also happened was, you know how on the space map, if you land on a question mark, one of those womp womps in like a car starts chasing you down. I did it to him a few times, so like that's fair. He does it to
pushes you
me,
back.
and then like I end up like rolling, and I land exactly on the part where the laser shoots, and it takes all my money. I was like about to get the star, and the laser shoots, and I lose all my money, and I can't get the star. I hate Arnold so much.
I felt so bad because like everyone's like laughing. Arnold's like getting mad at me because it was just me and Arnold like fighting to try to win, and then like Timothy just sitting there all depressed. I felt so bad, and Demetrius is like sitting like doesn't know what's going on.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was
Mario
a good
Party's the
time.
best.
But yeah, I got really mad, and
I heard they don't do that anymore for Mario Party, like the newer ones. They're
Oh,
like,
really?
They're like friendly.
that's sad.
That's lame. The
Yeah.
best one's 2. That's where it's at.
2 is
was
a lot of
great.
fun.
Two's the best one.
It's my favorite one. But yeah, after that we played some KI on the N64, and I think I should probably just play KI.
I know he was whooping everyone.
Yeah, you're
Like,
good
he
This
at
was
it.
my first time picking up the
Yeah, he's picking
N64
it up,
version.
and
Also,
he's like just winning, and I was like, okay.
KI is only on the Xbox now, huh?
It's on
Yeah.
Xbox One. It's coming on PC this year.
Oh, yeah?
Sometime soon, actually. Earlier this year, it's supposed to come
Oh,
out.
okay.
but yeah, they had one on the N64, and for whatever reason, I was wrecking everyone. It was a lot of fun though. I was throwing out all these combos and whatnot, just picking up all the characters, seeing how all the characters play, and just busting out combos. And then after that, everyone got tired of losing, and so we switched over to Clay Fighter 63 in the third.
Oh yeah. You ever played that? The game is so racist. Oh my god. I just wanted to show him. It was like the worst fighting game in the world.
It was pretty bad, but it was funny. I was playing the clown, and I was really set on trying to beat Arnold with just like the jump horn
The
thing.
horn.
I couldn't win, so I won with an eye
I kept
poke.
being the Asian guy who's like poo poo plata and all this. It's so racist.
Oh, that was a fun day.
Oh,
We had
yeah.
a lot of fun that day.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But
Going
yeah.
back in old consoles, but like even like, oh man. I mean, I had a few multiplayer games that I only play by myself. Like, I knew I had a bunch. I'm trying to think of some of them because I mostly played single player ones, especially on the N64. Like, I
Yeah.
had the Star Wars Racer.
The Pod Racer.
Yeah, the Pod Racer.
That was fun, regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I played a lot of Jet Force Gemini. I remember that game a lot. That was like probably my first violent video game.
I used to play a
actually.
lot of Jet Force Gemini
Yeah, that was like
also.
I think that was my first violent video game with like blood.
I think I played a lot of Mortal Kombat by myself.
Mortal Kombat. I remember I was scared
The
of Mortal Kombat.
trilogy that came on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I remember I was scared of that game because I remember I went to my friend's house and he had it and he like Sub-Zero, I think it was Sub-Zero, and he did the fatality where he rips out the spine. And I was like, I didn't like that. So I didn't play it for a few years.
But yeah, going back to Jet Force Gemini, that game had some good shooter mechanics for such an old game. Like on the
Yeah.
N64, like if you look at like GoldenEye, that looks a little funky. But when you go over to Jet Force Gemini, it feels like a legit shooter that like you would see like now.
But everybody loves GoldenEye.
Yeah, I know. Everybody did like GoldenEye.
I hate that game. I didn't understand. Like, you didn't even have to aim. It was just like shoot in the general direction, like, and a headshot, and they're dead. I'm like, oh, okay.
And in Jet Force Gemini, you actually had to aim.
Yeah, you did.
Although the button layout was a little weird because it was on the N64. You had to use like the little yellow arrows and whatnot. It was a little funky, but it still played pretty well.
I think that was my favorite N64 game, honestly. 'Cause that's the one I mostly played, I remember. And then like Excite Bike 64, like
I didn't actually have that.
Forgot about that.
really? I
Yeah.
love that game. That was so much fun. I'm trying to think of all the games. 1080, snowboarding. That
1080 was
kinda
good. 1080 was
Um,
good. I didn't play Diddy Kong Racing. I think I played that with people a lot.
I didn't like it as much. I preferred Mario Kart and like I don't know. I just it didn't. I don't know. I didn't have a good feel with it. I didn't like
DK64 was where it was at. Donkey Kong 64, for some reason, actually scared me a little bit in certain areas.
Yeah.
Yeah, certain parts kind of scared me a little. But
I just-
also, like, I was a little kid.
I just like the opening theme, the little rap, with Donkey Kong showing
Yeah.
his crew.
Yeah, I was playing PM, and I was playing DK, and I started blasting the DK rap while we were
That's what's
playing.
up.
I was dunking all over the place. So,
That's what's up.
but yeah, I guess that's it for our topic. This is actually a pretty short episode for our podcast, a little shorter than our usual episodes. But yeah, we'll go ahead and end it here. If you want to see more of our content, you can go to our website at next-gennation.com. Like us on Facebook at Next Gen Nation Group. Follow us on Twitter at NGN_team. Make sure you subscribe to us, whether it be on iTunes, YouTube, or any of the other podcasting services. If you have any questions or topics for consideration, you can email us at nextgenerationpodcast@gmail.com. I will get it one of these days. Probably the next podcast, I'll get it perfect.
Hope so.
That was probably the worst mess up I have had so far.
No,
on
yeah,
the
that
outro.
was the biggest
That was
one.
Yeah.
horrible.
But yeah, see you guys soon.
See ya.